Okay, well here at Waiuku Dirt Track Club we paint a big picture, you know, they do this, they do that, there's a lot of cars. First of all, up there is called Chilibin Hill. Now have a look up there, look at those pretty faces. None of them are pretty, but it's just fantastic, and there's a lot more people you don't see. We'll just go for a bit of a walk. I'm not going to interview anybody per se, we'll see people, but right beside you there is a open class car. It's the only one we've got. Anything, it's like, can be anything. And then, I mean, if you keep looking, you've got a Nissan Maxima there with a shark on the side of it. It's actually driven by a lady with grey hair who's probably one of the most talented lady drivers. In fact, there she is, just under the tent. She'll hate that we pointed her out, but that's okay. These cars here as well, you know, there's a production class cars, and you know, they don't look production, but they are production. We look over there and we just pan around. We've got the British Touring Car Championship Honda, we've got the little Prelude there, you know, front drive cars, V6 4-cylinder, and these guys here again, production class cars primarily. You see this blue thing here which has had more hits than Elvis. We call those fender benders. A fender bender isn't a demolition derby car. The drivers look like they've been in demolition derbies. We've got ZZ Top here as well, but these cars here, the benders are there to actually bump into each other, tag and release, no king hits, and that's what it's called. So fender bender, they bend the fenders, and you know, it can be. We're even training up the new driver there. She's hanging on to the little. He'll be a driver in 12 years' time, because that's what the junior class is. Here's a junior class car here, the Nissan Pulsar Car 80. That's again juniors and now being used in general. And we've got over here, we've got Sexy Lexi and the Lexus. Well, obviously it's a Lexus, that sort of says, I'm not going to say about the driver whether she's sexy or not, that's a completely different conversation, but lady driver, they're trying to work out how to put the bumper back on the car. These guys, this is actually a panel beater quorum there, they'll work it out eventually. Another lady driver car here, this is Tui Phillips, again one of the most talented drivers. You see her there with her arms folded and talking smack, because you know, girls can drive and she can drive very, very well. And if we look over here to 24, the president of Waiuku Dirt Track Club, that's her car, turbocharged 6-cylinder Ford Falcon. I think it's 4-wheel drive, and I mean it's 4-wheel drive quite seriously. Another fender bender that's yet to get more damage, but it will, don't worry. The little car there, that's actually Ruby Hicks's car, another lady. Shane Brown and the space frame there with the turbocharged 6, and this is the Sheriff, Hayden. Mate, amazing. That car, that HQ ute, yes, it's an HQ ute, and it's been around for years and years in the fender bender class, as you can tell. And then of course Alia Hardwick here, this in this black and white Celica. Now Alia has just turned into a lady driver, not a junior, so really great to see the juniors, you know, move up through the ranks. And of course Mr. Flex, William Wedding, the 449, that's a space frame Starlet, well not a space frame, but it's the wide wheels, and the 323 car, which, there he is, there, give us a flex there matey, give us a flex. Look at that, eh? That's why we call him Mr. Flex. William Wedding. He wrecked his Bluebird. That's actually his son supposed to be driving that, but his car, of course, still going okay. Right, and of course, this is also what we see here at Waiuku. We've got the production class cars over here. We've got you can see some battle scars here on this car here. Look at the damage on the side of this one, and you can actually see the 15 car over there with some good smack on the side as well. The Maxima. That's, you know, rubbing comes from racing. Unfortunately, these two guys have had a little bit of accidents happen. One of our fastest cars, if not the fastest cars, there is the green machine there, the old Kermit with chits, and another of the benders out there. We've got the Kerry Chitty and the one of our many talented ladies here, and of course one of our talented. Good to see you here, young mister. What are you doing with yourself?
Oh, just coming, have a look, see how your Waiuku's going, and it's obviously going extremely well.
Been a bit lucky with the weather there too. Of course, the Wilson family, big part of Mary over the years, and of course in the day it was Southern Impact Panel and Paint, of course Ricky and Sticky, well, the original Sticky Ricky I used to call him, and young Clint. So good to see you back here, Dan.
Yeah, no, we're all here. As I say, we've like to support the club. Waiuku's always been our neighbours, and they've got a good selection of vehicles, and the club's going well.
We all need to support each other in dirt track. So if you don't know about Waiuku Dirt Track, Mirimuru's not too far away. Waiheke Island's over the water a little bit there, and down we've got Waihi Beach as well. We've got 4 dirt track clubs. Sounds like we've got too many, but we've got nearly 2 million people, and we need Mirimuru to stay going and successful. Same too with Waiheke Island. They're actually the only dirt track club of all 4 of us that own their own land too. They own their own land. We rent this off the council. You guys are the same with the Power Corp, whatever. Waihi are the top of a quarry. So, you know, having Brent here with the Wilsons and the whole team and the families supporting each other, even though Mirimu aren't running today, that's what it's all about, mate, and it's bloody brilliant that you're here.
Yeah, dead right. Yeah. You have a good day.
Good stuff. Bugger off, he says, in the nicest possible Wilson way. Mr. Booker there, not the Mary driver, and that's our little boy. There he is, in the 219 car there, front wheel drive in the open class. We've got the first timer on the track here, Peter Brock, who's actually turned up. Brocky himself. He may be there with his, no, it's not him, with his arms folded, but it's not him. More of the production type cars here, because, you know, why ruin a car? I mean, that's a very quick Nissan Silvia, but then when you got production Falcons and Commodores and stuff like this, and look at this, never going to stop, which is funny to say that on a Ford, because they seldom start. But anyway, he's got it here, and that's the most important thing. We've got cable ties. Toyota here, just recently purchased, cable tie McCarthy and the 89 car there. There's the Haynes Hunter Commodore there with Dennis Kendall. Dennis would never turn up with a dented guard like cable tie. Dennis is very, very, in fact, he's sitting there grooming himself at the moment. He knows we're going to come over and have a quick chat. One thing Dennis Kendall said to me before, he said, make sure you come over and say g'day. He did that by scaring the crap out of me before when I was lined up. Are we having a nice relaxing day there?
Well, yeah, we've left the gazebo behind.
I can see that.
We're okay.
You got your sunscreen on?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you're a boat guy. I mean, Haynes Hunter, you know, you should know all about keeping yourself protected from the sun. And how's 89 going? First time on the track in Enga?
89 put it into drive instead of into 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
We've learnt that, have we?
Very quickly.
Very quickly.
Why my car want to go around in circles?
Where's your cable ties?
In my little red box over there.
Box, okay.
Yeah. And I promised some to the man with the silver Lexus who
well,
lost his
a lady
bumper.
driving that, but that's okay. Sexy Lexi.
All right. Nice moustache, madam.
You can see during the lunch break how much hard work these guys are stressing themselves over. They've got, where's your cup of coffee?
Rehydrating.
You know the coffee guy's going soon. You might want to go and grab one before they bugger off. And then, of course, we've got the open 6 class cars here. This is father and son, and Nick Black here in 28. And Rick Black. Oh, we can have a sneaky look under the bonnet. Look at this. Look at this. Look. So what do they have in these cars? Well, look. Whopping big turbo in a 3.8 V6 Holden Commodore, you know, so that's why it's open, because they can do just about what they want. And big wide X Speedway car here, and these things turn right, Speedway turns left, big cars. So Nick started last season with a 28 car, and Rick's only just jumped into this car this season, so there's a lot of R&D still to come from these guys. So this is only a start. I think we've actually run out of time to do any more. But you can see the 29, you've got the 9 car over there, the white Starlet, don't worry, it's not a race car yet, I hope it never is. And of course the old Nissan Laurel, which got quite a bit of front end damage in the contact. So I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you. It's a little bit of a smorgasbord of what happens at Waiuku Dirt Track, but there is such a variety here. This is why we get excited, this is why Hooncorp supports it, and good to have you here doing the filming as well. Nate, thanks very much for that, mate. So if you want to get out and enjoy, you know, $10 through the gate, it's not hard work here, and you get up on top of the hill, look at the hill. Absolutely full of cars, and there's room for more, room for things. Bring your gazebo, whatever you want to do, keep yourself out of the sun, have some fun here at Waiuku. Thanks very much for the tour, hope you've enjoyed it, and hey, maybe in the future there'll be some more. We'll go around the back. Cheers guys.